here are going to take a moment to speak to you kind of about their experience. And because I say that I will never have them do something I wouldn't do myself, I get to go first. I have the best job in the world. Sometimes it's the hardest job in the world, and sometimes it's exhausting, but each time I look at every single face in this room of these kids, I'm just blown away with how amazing and talented they are, and it's my privilege to be able to work with them every day. Now, one of the things that I get to do, I'm trying to not cry, is I get to sit in the back of a lot of shows and do my job. But what I get to do is I get to watch you guys, and I get to watch you watching your kids. And that is an incredible experience, because seeing how proud you are of all of them on stage, seeing you laugh, seeing you clap, seeing you cheer for them, I know I've done my job right. Because they just shine on stage each and every time, and they're amazing. I will continue to dedicate myself to working with these kiddos, to doing great shows, to having great classes, to having great camps. And extra thank you for Macy for running the camp right now. She is amazing. And to have great troops and classes, master classes, all these wonderful new things we have coming. But at its heart, just to continue to be what EVCT is, which is, it's a family, and it's a family of these great kids, and just being able to see that this is sometimes the only place where they feel safe, where they feel welcome, where they feel loved. And I guarantee Brenda and I are going to continue to do that day after day. And it's what we love doing. Now there is a quote, and it's going to be a little off, from Xanadu. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend it. But from Xanadu, the Zeus talks about how loving one another and creating art is the greatest thing we could ever hope for. And that's exactly what EVCT is. We get to love each other and create art. And it is our own little personal Xanadu. And I thank you guys, and I thank every single one of you here for that, because hands down, without everybody in this room, without your dedication, without your volunteering, without your donations, we wouldn't be here. And you make all the difference for these amazing kids and for myself and this whole family in here. And I'm so thankful that you're all part of this family. So without further ado, I'm going to hand it off without trying to cry.
Apologize for looking kind of crazy. I know this is a very formal event. Yeah, shut up. Apologize.
Say your name first.
My name is Jacob. Hello. I'm 14 years old. I'm a freshman going into Red Mountain. And I just love EVCT. I'm just going to say that to be just general. Because it really is, like Bree said, where she really said that she really, oh my gosh, I'm stuttering so bad right now. She really made that clear that EVCT is a huge family that is really welcoming. And it's just a great environment that just is so welcoming. It's like do you guys know what a big warm hug feels like?
Yeah.
It's just amazing. Like, sometimes it's just beautiful things. And the thing with that, where it's a big welcoming family, is you gain a lot of friends. And for example, me, I didn't have a lot of friends at school. So, and then I was introduced to EVCT by my mom's friend, actually. And she, and I, back when Bree wasn't the artist director, when Bree wasn't the artistic director, when Katie was, she was really, really helpful. I started out with a camp there, and I had so many great friends and so many wonderful experiences. And then I started doing classes, and that just freed me up so much more, because I was so much more open, and I just loved performing, hence this. And it's just, then it started from there. I started doing shows, and I gained even more friends and gained even more confident. And now I'm doing stuff at school that I never would have been doing, and now if I didn't have EVCT, and it's just wonderful. I just keep saying that. It's true. It's really true.
So I just love EVCT so much. It's like well, I have a lot of homes, but it's like my second home, basically. And so I come into EVCT, and every day, everyone just is so nice and so welcoming, and I just love it because I can, like, just be myself. Because I know, I don't know how I even found out about EVCT. My mom was just kind of like, oh, this is this theater, you should go try it. I was like, okay. So I went to the Clumsy Princess audition workshop, and I was like, oh, this is really neat, but I don't think I'm going to get in. I don't have enough confidence to go and audition. And so I was like, okay, I'm just going to do like a few classes, maybe some summer camps, and I'll see how it goes. And so I did that, and I'm like, I think I'm ready to go and audition for a show. And so I went and auditioned for Prince and the Pauper, and I didn't get in, but I was like, okay, I gotta keep trying. Like, this is what acting's about. And so I go in for the Marian and the Merry Men audition, and I got a role, and I was like, wait, what? Thank you. And so I went into rehearsal every day, and I was like the really quiet, shy kid. Like, I had no friends. I mean, I had Penny, but I didn't like talk to her because I was kind of scared of her. I was scared of everyone. And then now I go into EVCT, and I have to be shut up every 2 seconds because I have so many friends. And it just brings me so much joy. Like, when I found out that I couldn't do Till of Bravery, I just cried and cried and cried. Like, I don't even know. And so I had to work for it because of my grades. So I kept working for it, and I asked my dad. Turn it off. Oh, okay.
There you go.
I asked my dad. I was like, because it was an improv troupe or something like that, and I was like, please, can I do it? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, please. And I started crying again because I love EVCT so much. And he was like, fine. And so I did it, and that was amazing. Like, I got closer to Aaron and everyone else there in the improv troupe, and I was like, I'm kind of like the youngest one here. Why am I here? And so I also begged to do Ricky Tikki Tavi because it's so much fun, and I have so many friends, and I was really lucky that I got to do it, and I put so much effort in to come to EVCT every day because they just make me so happy. Like, all the people here are so wonderful, and I just love that. Like, I've made so many new friends, and it's just so amazing. I can't stop saying it because I just love it so much. And that's all I gotta really say. So.
Hi, I'm Zach. I started hearing about EVCT in 2019 when Jacob Svinsky was in Frozen. He was like, come see Frozen, come see it, you won't come see it. I didn't see it, I was busy. But through that I was like, oh, that's a place. And then COVID happened, so didn't do that yet, and I didn't do it until 2022 because I'm a busy guy. But when I did do it, my first show was Marian and the Merry Men, and I'm gonna be so real, I thought everyone hated me. But that show opened a gateway for me to meet a lot of great people, like some lifelong friends, like Lexi and Arwen, who are right there. And some really great mentors to me personally. One of them being Tanner Morris. He's my favorite stage manager ever. Whenever I have a problem, no matter how minuscule it is, I go to him and he's like, okay, I'll fix it. literally, like, there are this long paragraphs of text between me and him, because I'm just a guy, I promise. And then the other really great mentor that I've gotten through being here, he's really like a father figure to me, is Blanco. When I did Three Musketeers, I was probably in one of the worst mental states that I had been in. Because, fun fact, when I found out that I couldn't do frog prints, that I cried for like 8 months straight. Probably less than that. A lot of time straight. Because I really wanted to do it, but stupid school conflict. But then I did Three Musketeers, and it was probably one of my most favorite shows because I did it with one of my most favorite directors. He's one of the person that I thought hated me in Marion and the Merry Men, actually. Because let me tell you, I was not good with swords at all. But he helped me. He taught me all I needed to know, and he opened up the gateway for me to be able to be fight captain for my school's show, which was really cool. He really taught me like everything that I know, mostly. Yeah, most of it. And so that's just, I love all the people that I've met through East Valley Children's Theater, and if I didn't do this, I probably wouldn't have some of the best people in my life, so yeah.
I'm Sky. So how I found EVCT was I was recommended an audition workshop for Frog Prince via my vocal teacher, Rachel Grimes. She's not here. She works at East Valley Yamaha Music School. She's really awesome. So I went and did that, and when I first entered through the door, I was shocked. Everyone was nice to me, and back then, like a couple years ago, I always thought that no one really liked me or wanted to be my friend in general. So I think just as I entered through that door of EVCT, my whole world turned upside down. And so I did the audition workshop, went great, and then I decided maybe I should audition. I mean, I'm probably not gonna get in, but okay. I auditioned and got a part. And that was my very first show ever, and it was basically a huge learning experience for me. Even though I live like 30 minutes away, it was still worth it to have that learning experience and then maybe to come back one day. So I did come back. And now I have tons of friends here, and I'm like in one of the best places ever. Pretty much. That's all I have.
I created a little speech so I could get through everything. I'm going to try not to get emotional, but what I'm talking about is a little emotional for me. But I'm Jenna. I was an EVCT alumni, and now I have teaching opportunities here where I do classes with little preschoolers, and I started doing voice lessons, which is insane. And I also have been helping on the shows this past season. And this has been my safe space since I was 10 years old. And now I'm in college, and I'm started a new life. And a year and a half ago, I was in a severe car accident that derailed my life and a lot of what I wanted to do. And my current plans and my dreams were put on hold. I was stuck up at NAU college not knowing what I wanted to do with my life or what I could do with my life. And then I fractured half my spine, leaving me in bed rest for about 6 months. So having all of these what if scenarios and having a physical state that I wasn't really sure of, and all of these things happen, I didn't know what my life was going to look like. So I reached out to Lisa and Bree, and I asked them if I could come home That's literally what I said word for word to Lisa. I sent her this big text, and I just wanted to come home. I didn't know what to do or where to go or anything. So last year, this exact time last year, I started working at summer camps, and that was the best thing that happened to me in that past year. I was brought out of my shell that I was in, that deep darkness that I was stuck in, and all of these things that I didn't think I could do anymore. I showed myself that I was able to do them. And if I didn't do that, I don't know where I would be. All of those things and like being able to do them, it showed me that I was okay. And with this great community, all my coworkers were so understanding of what I can and can't do and if I need help with things. And I have little mental things where if I'll be late because I can't drive one day. And they were perfectly okay with it. And there were so many things I didn't think I was going to get in my life after that because I wasn't planning on that happening. And then coming back to EVCT, it made all those things that I wanted in my life happen again. And it was just really great. I truly don't know where I would go on my path. I don't know where I would be right now, if I would still be at NAU or if I would be somewhere else learning about, I don't know what I would learn about, science stuff or something. But instead, I'm a musical theater major again, and now I teach stuff, and it's really fun, and my life is great. And I didn't know that this was going to be my life this time last year. And it only is my life because of EVCT. I think about it all the time. Anytime I have a bad day, my kids make me want to rip my hair out because they're kids. We all know how they do. They're a little crazy sometimes. I just think about everything I got from just being here and working with everybody and all these kids, and it just makes me feel home again. And I just love this company so much, and everyone is so amazing, and it just showed me that I can be what I want to be whenever I want to be it, and I can take my time, and I can do anything I want to do, no matter what mental state or physical state I'm in. So I just really love the opportunities that EVCT gives everybody, and I'm really happy that I got to come back and be here and help everybody. And I am really grateful for EVCT for helping me get out of that part of my life and move on and kind of branch out. And I'm just really grateful for EVCT and Lisa and Bree and everyone that I work with, and my kids for dealing with my crazy ADHD brain. And I just love this place so much. And I'm so thankful for all of you guys for helping out. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, thank you.
EVCT so much for giving me the confidence to go to other places, to be confident in myself, to be able to go out on stage and do what I love most and what makes me the most happy.